All right, this is a developer's log. Okay, a developer's log. I used to do these all the time on a different YouTube channel, where I used to do like circuit design and programming for Arduino and stuff like that. So I'm going to add this to this channel because this is very routed towards the niche market I'm trying to get into on this channel, and that way I can kind of keep it all together. So this is a developer's log for the 3D Scan-O-Matic. Okay, I'll work on the name later. Right now, not too bad. It's been developed over 3 betas, and it came off of finally into the PCB version of it, and that means that now it looks a lot better. If you watch some of my videos on this thing I was talking about, it was actually in a tackle box at one point. So it's missing like one trace off. That's not too bad for your first generation of PCB. And some of the holes I want mitered down a little bit to support a 3mm screw instead of I think that is a 10mm screw. So this is the first PCB company I've worked for or worked with, and that had this weird layout, but it's a lot easier to order from them. So what it does, nice. It works with Nikon cameras and cell phones in both iPhone and Android. That means that when you hit the go button, okay, and you put like a Nikon camera. I don't have access to a Canon camera to get that code, but it's easy to add once I get one or access to one. So remote control, quick response remote. So that means you can set it up to any setting you want on your Nikon camera. And then this right here is a 950 nanometer light, and it's sending a code over to the Nikon camera to go ahead and trigger. You can see that my finger is not touching the button at all. Pretty cool. And so what that means is anytime that this moves any distance that I put in, it'll fire the flash, fire the camera, fire whatever setting that you have on the Nikon camera. And that is invaluable when it comes down to scanning a 3D object using photogrammetry. All right, so there's proof of concept there. How about a cell phone? Yay. So it's Bluetooth. So all I do is have to go in here and see that the ESP32 keyboard is connected. I'll work out the name later. Then I can go into my camera mode, and I can go to the Pro mode. And there it is, it's firing the camera. Boom, boom. And if I want to stop, I just go in here and hit stop. Stepper motor stops, that stops. Nice. And what's really nice about that is you can like spin your model a little bit here, and as soon as you hit the green button, boom, it's locked in position. Now it'll start rotating. Some things I want to change on it, I might be looking at a single power source, but the problem with that is I like to be able to access the code. I don't know if the consumer would like to access the code or not. I'm pretty sure they would. That way you can maybe develop different workflows for it. Those are always fun products. So this is running off a USB, but it also needs a 24 volt 1 amp to run the stepper motor, and there are 2 separate power units on there. That means I can have it plugged into my computer, access the code, and still have it go in case I want to change something. And it's only 2 or 3 lines of code that you need to change. And that's because of the finer details of a model. Like, let's say if it was a really tiny thing that you were scanning, you would have to set the stepper to a much smaller degree of rotation for that to work. All right, so it's running off of common parts found now from scarcities. So I'm going to add another thing. These units right here are actually in so many different variations that it's scary. So I'm going to have to develop the PCB to accommodate for the other 3 generations of this. I'm thinking I'm only going to limit it to 2 though. These are Polo drivers. These are for 3D printers, so they are very common on the market right now. And all the rest of the parts are really common, easy to get parts. It accommodates the 0.9 stepper motor and a 1.8 stepper motor too. Sweet. So that is developer log of the 3D Scan-O-Matic version 1. Enjoy.